Floating Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akane-banashi chapters 148 through 158. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha. And we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable well Bubba Kitty right there, hi Kitty, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we cover Witch Watch, Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia Legals, and Fire Force Season 3, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, the last time we covered Akane-banashi, we wrapped up her trip to Paris, and she was back in Japan and performing once again. So let's get into 148 first, see what's in store for us today. And here we go. Wait, do we have the title up here? No. All right, here we go. So you see, the summer yawn comes from the languid torpor of a summer evening. Yeah, I get it. First, I take a drag. Hey, boat man, take me up river, man. When I'm spending my whole day on a boat, I'm just what am I? If I don't know what I am, then how do I know what to do? If I don't know what to do, then I can't do nothing. Well, I ain't gonna do that. If you ain't gonna do that, then what are you gonna do? All you do is talk and you got nothing to show for it. Who are you calling all talk? Why don't you come over here and say it to my face, you... Wait, why do you keep arguing with yourself? She's playing at the very opposite of the start of the story. The tempo just gets faster and faster, but she's got the crowd eating out of her hand. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. How did it turn out like this? My plan was working perfectly. The girl was even feeling under the weather. I spent too much time in this boat. I get seasick from imagining a scenario. She's even throwing in jabs about it. Crap. She was up against the wall. Nothing was going her way. Aren't you supposed to be better? Because she can overcome mundane things like that? Well, the teacher's got problems, but so does the student. So does the kitty. You think you're bored? Well, what about me? I'm just the guy waiting around while his friend gets lessons, and it's so... Oh, yes, you there. Now you've got a talent for this. That was the story of yawning lessons. That was good. Despite the hurdles, she completely turned the situation around. She's the only Rakugoka who ever got a Fudetsume recommendation from your master. So in your future, Tyson, I need my competition to be this good. Akane Arakawa, the stir she caused with this performance spread far and wide. Like wildfire. So you're back, Akane-ru. She's always causing a scene. Kyoni, look at this! I bet that blew Tyson's mind. Master, it's Akane. God, calm yourself, Asa, I know. About time. Finally, we're back. I'll catch up in no time. I've been bored out of my mind waiting for you. After 3 years of training in France and a long Makura introduction at long last, the The Furutsume arc begins. Once again. To the world of the best. Yeah. All right, let's get to 149, which we have a beautiful color page for. To the competitive spirit of the team speaks for itself. And this chapter is titled Release. Here we go. A spectacular performance and endless ovation. Oh boy, I got my work cut out for me after the Furutsume raises the roof like this. Tyson, in your future, you need to be like, so this is Akane-banashi. Oh, I can't go on. I can't do it. Huh? I thought you were sailing so smoothly. You were cracking jokes about it. No, why would I do something like that? I was just using that spot to hide a burp. I can't. Oh, this is pathetic. I'll go put on some tea, Aniki. Maybe you could save the bossiness until you've acted like my older sister apprentice. I think you mean Nissan. You think you earned son, huh? Pardon me. 3 minutes to focus the mind before a performance. That is my custom. So much pressure. I'm pretty sure this guy is the vice chairman of the Rakugo Federation. That is Okaban Shomei Subikiya. Please forgive my late introduction. I'm Akane Arakawa. Save the introduction for another day. I overheard your discussion. Take this. What is it? Herbal medicine. It should ease your symptoms somewhat. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, don't bother thanking me. I'm merely following my customs. Oh, God, he's one of those. Now get going before you impede the schedule. Pardon me, then. My version of God of Death came from his old man, the previous Master Shomei. So Master Shomei's father was also not just his father. Shomei Subiya is the one Miyoseki in the Rakugo world that is literally hereditary. That man is the descendant of an entire Rakugo clan. Damn! Both Chocho and Hasho Anisan told me about her. So that's Toru Osaki's daughter. Ooh. Ooh. Sounds like a tough environment. The crowd is still buzzing after that Furutsume girl's performance. Hopefully the vice chairman of the Federation doesn't get shown up by a Furutsume. That's very funny. I recognize her skill. But she doesn't have the sight. This is still the art of Furutsume. Finally feeling more like myself. Welcome back from your stay in France. Oh, Master Iken! I was doing a job in the area. I asked Koguma if he wanted to come by, but no, he wouldn't come. The time's not right yet. Aww. Have you heard about Master Shiguma? I have. I want to go see him, but I'm waiting to hear from Mikero Anisan first. Well, that's a good idea. Anyway, it's a good thing that you came home earlier than expected. Things have been interesting for Arakawa while you've been away, but we could catch up on all that later. Sorry to take up your time. He's waiting. Whoa, it's gonna be interesting. Today I returned from France to no speeches. What have you gained from your training? It's not so much about new things I learned. I have Rakugo as realizing the greatness of what I already had. A trifling discovery, but not a bad one. I release your restrictions. I assume you've come here to learn about Shiguma's art. I'll give you answers about the path you must seek. All right, here we go. Has gone before Isho with the disclosures obtained over the past 3 years. Their master has lifted the ban and tells them about the way of the axe and the art of Shiguma. All right, let's see. Let's get to 150, which is titled Ignorance. A face-to-face meeting between Akane and Isho after 3 years. What will their master tell them about the art of Shiguma? To Shiguma's art, the path to Shiguma's art. Long ago, the previous Shiguma told us to master 3 stories. It wasn't like him. I believe that was meant to be a dividing line. He told me to master 3 stories to the point that they could be called my specialties. Those 3 stories were Shibahama, God of Death, and... Ooh. What was the third one? After you've mastered those 3 stories, Shiguma's art will be within reach. We're done talking. Just a moment. I'm grateful to you for answering my "don't misunderstand me." All I feel is annoyance. Sure. It's always the most inexperienced who have the most unbefitting dreams. I thought that improving your skill would make you wiser, but instead I find you more oblivious than ever. So you think I cannot master Shiguma's art? That question itself betrays your ignorance. I've heard it so many times I could tell you for a fact that it is only an illusion, a coincidental product of the previous Shiguma's nin and standards working in combination. If you think it is the type of skill worth dedicating one's life to Rakugo to, then you are wrong. God, this shitty's amazing. Don't get caught up in foolish fantasies. I'm sorry, it's just, you certainly seem to be caught up in Shiguma's art yourself. Ooh! Unbefitting dreams, you say? What's wrong with that? I have no intention of limiting myself and my potential. Ooh, you say that now, woman. You say that now. You haven't dealt with a taste of cold, hard reality. Reality is not fun. I'll master whatever I must, illusion or reality, to reach my goal. A Shinoichi of the Arakawa school. Thank you for the 3 stories, and at this point I'm grateful for your overseas training as well. If you'll excuse me. Damn, this film shows everything! Oh my god, that face. God, I love this. That's more like it. 3 stories. I don't have any of them, so I'll have to start by learning them. The same story can be told in an infinite variety of ways depending on the performer. You need to have a keen eye to discern who you should receive your story lessons from. But I digress. I find it rather aggravating to have someone just waiting next to me. So what can I do for you? I want to repay you for the medicine you gave me yesterday. The hangover cure. Oh my god, hangover cure. That's very kind of you, but I've already restocked. Oh, thank you for thinking of me, however. So long. Wait. Master, I was hoping to ask for your help. Master Shomei, my god of death is the previous Shiguma's. Will you train me to perform God of Death? I will not. I don't waste my time on pointless things. That is one of my principles. 150. Overcome this obstacle. Seriously, Viz? You would make my life so much easier if you just had the opening and closing text. Like, I don't know, Manga Plus. And it's the same goes for you, Kodansha. I wish you would do that too. But you don't. And I hate you for it. Before Akane asked Master Shomei to teach her, this chapter's titled Customs. Yes, we're both in Subukiya, so I'm very familiar with Shomei. I think you should ask him for lessons directly. Thank you, Master Hasho. Just be aware of 2 things. He does not think highly of your promotion to Fudutsume. After all, it happened nearly as fast as Kaisei's promotion. Special exceptions create friction. Be prepared for any outcome. I understand, sir. I'll add, however, that I think if he senses your intentions, his answer will be, I will not. I don't waste my time on pointless things. That is one of my customs. Now, if you'll excuse me, is that because you don't think highly of me? Was it Chocho? No. Hasho Ani-san? Not all well-meaning advice is truly helpful. I think that your promotion to Fudutsume came too early, but I hold no ill will toward you at all. It is natural for the young to struggle with systems and rules. Very true. The problem is with a system that is not fair and uniform. Not even adults rebel against but here's the thing, though. Every time someone says, like, fair and all that shit, when it comes to this kind of stuff, no one can ever define what they mean by fair. What is fair? Define fair. None of these small folks can define fair in this. I'm not so childish that I'd punish someone for standing out without assessing their actual nature first. If there's anything I feel about you personally, the thing about that young girl, Master Sho, is that she became a Rakugoka to avenge her father, Shinochi. My son, I want you to take over Shomei and avenge my defeat. Oh! Yeah! He sees himself in her. Never mind, it's nothing. That seems to be my cue. Would you mind taking the opportunity to time me? It's my custom. Opportunity? The opportunity to understand that you're wasting your time. Oh, I could kind of see what it is even before this. And even when he said fair and uniform, even though he had to fucking define fair, is that Akane's Rakugo is about being free. And it's improvisation. While as this mofo, Shomei, is about uniform, restriction. And it really, there's no freedom to it. Like, think of it this way. You know what? We're gonna continue this. And if it's the way I think it is, then I'll get into this analogy. I don't think you had the chance to listen to me yesterday. People like you learn faster by observing an example. That massive cheer is almost as loud as for Master. At last, we've been waiting. Ooh, I love this page. With the light, it's like a divine light shining down on Shomei. All of that fervor in the air has gone completely calm. It's not like the tense, nervous air before Master Taizen went on. It's like the audience is straightening up in preparation for a truly refined and perfected experience. Now that's a beautiful Hakobi. Master Hasho, it's been a while. Wait, you're not supposed to appear today, are you? And I did want to see you again. I was worried that you two might have butted heads. Thank you for your concern. Also, I'm sorry to ask when we have so much to catch up on, but what's a Kobe? It's a method of walking you see in No and Kyogen Theater. Normally, you'd think that would distract from the performance. Funny walk. It's both the precision of his art and being born the heir to a great and important family. Its inherent dignity that are elevated into being weapons. The descendant of an entire Rakugo clan. He draws the audience's attention just from his approach to the stage. It's the fastest possible hook. By the time he appears, you have already been drawn into Shomei's craft. Here we go. Let's see. It's 151. Will show Akane the essence of his art. All right, let's get to 152. It is the performance of the great star, Shomei Tsubukiya. Why did he want Akane, who wanted to be taught by the god of death, to see him perform? And this chapter is his intent. Here, Akane, I received this from Shomei years ago. You should examine it as he performs. Thank you, sir. Huh? Is this? A picture is worth 1,000 words. The first thing you should do is closely examine his performance to understand his true reason for refusing to train you. The story is about a word called shiwai. It carries the same meaning as a number of words such as skinflint, miser, tightwad, cheapskate, curmudgeon. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Come in, come in. Oh, that's a nice folding fan. Ah, you could tell? This was a present to me. And I'm thinking, I'll get 2 years of use out of it. I know what you're going to say. Usually a single summer is enough to wear out a fan. So here's my plan. I'll only open it halfway. Now it will last a full year, and when this half wears out, I'll open the other half instead. That makes 2 years. Smart thinking, right? Rather crude. Let me see. Fans are supposed to be unfolded all the way. Only opening it halfway will actually damage the fan, which is true. See, being a cheapskate and a curmudgeon kind of fucks you over sometimes. You must open the fan completely, then hold it up right before your face. Don't move the fan itself, and then move your face back and forth really fast. Dude, it's so stupid. Just wave your face, not the fan. In this way, you can make it last 10 years. Oh my god, that facial expression is so fucking stupid. I'm not looking for that much longevity. The story is Shibuya, masters of the art of it being excessively cheap, trade humorous anecdotes in an omnibus style. What, you can live off an entire month of rice with just a single umeboshi? How is that possible? Just one sour pickle plum? He did the same thing yesterday. The extravagant entrance, the purely orthodox style. First, let's put our umeboshi on a plate. Then stare at it very hard. You'll find that imagining the sour flavor causes your lips to pucker. Once that happens, you shovel the rice in real quick. All of it is designed to make the goofy eccentricity stand out even more. I could save her 10 days worth of rice from that image alone. Master Shomei is the Rakugo world's premier comedian. Would it really last you that long? Aniki? 22. Well, come in. I haven't gone to bed yet. I don't keep the lights on after dark. It's a wasteful expenditure after all. I see what you... 10. Wait a minute. Are you naked? Yes, I am. When it's so dark, you can't see me anyway. It's just a waste to put on my kimono. I think I get it now, Master Hasho. Oh, Master Shomei's true nature is that of a craftsman. He has a precise, perfected script that he performs to exacting standards in the pursuit of the highest possible quality for crafting for his craft as a product. When he's raking in the when he's raking in the laughs, he does raise a good point. Laughter is a fickle thing. Whether you get a burst of laughter or not depends on the audience. That's why the key to humorous Akane-banashi is having the flexibility to read the room and adjust accordingly. So having a script perfectly set in stone is a drawback, if anything. No one would ever choose to have everything proceed exactly as planned according to Shomi's principles, which he is doing. Like, the timing is on point. Like, at the 22-second mark, the show begins, and it carries the same meaning as a number of words such as Kim Flint, miser, tightwad, cheapskate, curmudgeon. Big laugh at the 1 minute 34-second mark. Move your face back and forth really fast. Just wave your face, not the fan. And this way it can last 10 years. I'm not looking for that much. Big laugh at the 2 minutes 4-second mark. Would it really last you that long? Well, come in. Mid laugh 7-minute mark. When it's so dark you can see me. You can't see me anyway. Exactly as planned according to Shomi's principles. Precise, exacting perspective, and ordinary to detail. And most importantly, no amount of excitement from the audience can disturb the stillness of his heart. He only ever performs a perfect version of his craft. He is the masterpiece of the Tsubakaya school. The Tsubakiya school. There we go. The clockwork logician, Shomi Tsubakiya. Yeah. Okay. 152. The supreme tenacity. I see why he won't teach Akane. I totally see it. There's a difference because, as I said, Akane is like a free form. She is freedom. She is like jazz. She is jazz, whereas Shomi is like classical music, where classical music is very strict. You got to follow the sheet music like to the T. Whether it like down to the beat, down to the timing, down to the style note, it's got to be precise. Whereas with jazz is very, and jazz and blues is very like free form, and you could just, there's points, there's a little bit of a foundation and whatnot in the sheet music, but after like a certain point, you could just go for it. You can, like if you're like a saxophone player, for example, there will be like parts where in the jazz piece or the blues piece you improvise. But the thing is though, with like a jazz musician, for example, or a rock musician is another one too, is that in order to get to that improvisation though, in order to get to that level, you need to have those foundations that are in classical music. And at some points in classical, and the thing is in classical music as well, is that yes, you could play it perfectly like a machine, you could. But what will elevate the classical music, the piece to the next level, is having the emotions that, because, music is an art, is to have the emotions you get when you're expressing yourself in like a jazz piece or blues or rock. When you have that emotion, that passion, it elevates the piece, the classical piece you're playing. So yeah. So when you're stuck in like one genre, it kind of like you get stuck and you don't, whether it's the foundations being lost and becoming a little sloppy in jazz, and in classical music being stuck and being so mechanical that you lose the emotional, the art side of the passionate side of the musicality that you get in other genres of music. So yeah, see what I mean? So 153, here we go. A sublime and elevated form of narration. God, this art is pretty. And 153 is titled Suffer. Dialogue. If you want to know the secret to being rich, release your right hand too. Time and even crowd reaction. Everything in accordance with Master's principles. This is the power of the Okaban craftsman, Shomi Tsubakiya. I haven't seen you in quite a while, Hasho Ani-san. Ah, yes, that's right. Master Shomi, my watch. Oh, yes, sir. Goodbye. Wait, Master. I have a 3-minute cooldown after a performance. Another of my principles. I'm sorry. Loser. Shut up. I'll take my leave. Thank you for waiting. Now do you see why I declined to train you? Because the Rakugo world would suffer. Improv and by the book, our styles are polar opposite, so it would only be neutralizing the unique flavor of each approach. Very astute. You seem to have some skill with improvisation, but my art comes from surrendering your freedom. This right there is why Akane learning the God of Death from him would be great, because she's killing her freedom. It's death. The God of Death would be surrendering your freedom. It's not suitable for you. We would both be wasting our time. In that case, if I could convince you that I'm capable of performing like a craftsman, will you teach me how to perform God of Death? That's the problem, right? That I'm not suited for it? You might lose the freedom that is your greatest strength. But being trapped in one's own style isn't exactly free either. See what I mean? Remember what I was saying about the musical comparison with jazz and classical. With classical, you need to have that emotional aspect, that musicality, to like really elevate the piece you're playing. And this same thing goes with jazz. You need to have that foundation. Otherwise, it's just gonna eventually it will get messy. And in the case of Akane with her improvisation, it does get messy. She needs some boundaries. You enjoy wordplay then. It sounds like you really want to learn. My specialty, no. Master Shiguma's specialty, the previous Shomei's God of Death. Very well, I will grant your request. However, I will not spare your feelings. I do not waste my time on pointless ventures. That is one of my principles. There's no whale work. Why is your first inclination always to diss me? The Tai Zenza said, Master Shomei is the watchdog of the Rakugo Federation and doesn't back down from anyone. He's as hard-headed as they come. Plus, he said, you don't have the sight, Aniki. Excuse me, what's that supposed to mean? I don't know, it's just what I heard. Anyway, if you're done with the tea, get lost. You're just in the way. The sight, is that the right word? Is it a hint to his style? And even if I get it, how do I prove that to Master Shomei? And don't come here on days when you're not performing. Master Shomei's not coming back. What? He's a very busy Okabon between shows and judging. Judging? The ZUIUN prize. A brand new competition for Furutsumi unveiled this year. I see. You have to be a Furutsumi to participate in this competition. And the head judge is Shomei Subukiya. Sunshine? You did it, you rascal. You really did it. Hey, knock it off. What was that for, damn it? Bingo, entry complete. So my course is set. All that's left is for me to run it. It seems like you got quite a few entries for the ZUIUN prize. I have my concerns as this is a brand new event at all, but Master Shomei's really pulled through. I'm sure you played your part. And not only do we have so many entries, but indeed, you couldn't have asked for a bigger star than this one. Wait, what do you mean put a hold on your other work? I need time to focus on Rakugo training. But you can't. If you'll pardon my frankness, I hardly see the merit in entering a contest that's just been created this year. Akane Arakawa is entering. What better reason to throw my hat in the ring? She's back! Yeah! We'll be reunited with their rival. All right, let's get to 154. So now we're at 154, which is titled No Fun. Strong and Beautiful. All right, and the day Akane returned from Paris, the Rakugoka who combined her performances with her work headed to the Furutsumi recital. Okay, here we go. Earlier in time that same day, I have to say the last 3 years have been very busy for you. Best Supporting Actress at the Voice Academy Awards last year, main cast member in 3 different series just this core, and now Furutsumi rank as a Rakugoka. In your first year after promotion, you were a finalist at the prestigious JHK Newcomer to the Arts Prize, both as a voice actor and a Rakugoka. You're a superlative talent leading the field. Well, that's not true. I still have so many flaws to work on. Now you're just being humble. Anyone would kill for the career, the kind of career you've built already. Isn't she just a doll? Hikaru is a goddess. Good job with that interview. May I have a minute to redo my make? So you get to do a nice puff piece interview while I wait around? Must be nice to have the media wrapped around your finger. Haven't you seen, since that 4-man event Voice Actress? Oh, that's using Arakawa, by the way. Oh, sorry, I guess you don't want to remember that one, do ya? You didn't have much to show for it. Well, today's going to be no different. This event is by, about, and for exactly one person. Me. Or the kitty. I thought this event was about the kitty, but he just left me. If you'll excuse me, I need to get ready. Damn, I thought she was going to snap back at me. Now I just look like a dick. At least, hey, he said it, not me. Stuck-up princess. Despite all the constant competition and the many praises, I haven't felt fulfilled. It must be because won't tell me nothing, no matter how often I ask. Why'd you have to leave? That's no fun. Oh, master. Ooh, now she happy. I put on a fireworks show. It's all coming up me. Me. Yeah, those two have a good lead on me, but I've gotten better too. I'm still on the rise. Sorry. You kind of set off the fireworks there. Just try not to be a letdown after that showcase of skill. Ooh, that look. Hikaru's art is still evolving. 8 blind men was rung on a ladder to setting her up with a specialty, and that's why she needs to keep it up with her voice acting. So the reason you've been sitting on that information is, well, we can't have her getting too absorbed in Rakugo. It's helped me train her up for this. If anything, though, it feels like Hikaru's mind has been elsewhere recently. And don't worry about that, she'll be back soon, with a spark to light her bonfire. Whoa, what? She's getting a way bigger reaction than I did. And with this story? This combination just isn't fair. Put them together and even a Shinoichi can't match her. Nothing I earn in competition with others compares to victory over a sworn rival. That's right. I only want you. The only one who can fulfill me. Akane Arakawa. Ooh. Yeah, Akane's going to enter the ZUIUN prize too? We're honored by your request, but I'm afraid our schedule is completely booked. So I'm entering too, of course. Ain't it nice of me to tell my junior about this? I assume you're entering too, Karashi? Hello, Karashi. I ain't even concerned about that Jigaboo girl anymore. Lies. Lies of lies! Another rival joins the competition. So now we're at 155, which is titled Huff. Let's see. 3 years ago, Chocho summoned Karashi. And Viz, fuck you for not including that. I don't understand why you didn't include that. God, sorry about that, Karo. Just can't find the time these days. And Asagao Anisan's Furutsumi promotion is coming up the day after tomorrow, too. God, exactly. I'm swamped over here. So, have you figured out yet? Why old man Enzo sent you to learn from me? He's the man who will be your guidepost. Because I can tell why he did it. I know what your fatal flaw is. You've never once truly put everything on the line, have you? And I love Chocho. He's my boy. Nah, not even once. Nah, night. Night. This has been a good night. This has been good night, Yoshida. Thank you for your time. So this is the ZUIUN Grand Prix quarterfinal. The ZUIUN Grand Prix is a comedy competition to determine the best solo comedian in Japan. But the Z is short for ZUIUN, a cushion that you place on the floor and sit upon. And it started as a storytelling competition. People are calling me an assassin from the Rakugo industry. But if anything, this was our event to begin with. Oh, Karashi, why? Why'd you have to be a dick? And I intend to win it, of course. That should suit their desire for drama. Needy TV producers. You know what I overheard? That Rakugoka doing his interview. Oh, right. The guy who entered as a stunt to get his 15 minutes of fame. Lucky punk gets to be a tourist while we're here fighting for our lives. That shtick is what you're fighting for your life with? Putting everything on the line? It's because you're afraid. You hedge your bets, lowering the risk at the cost of your potential winnings. Each time you perform, you play to the needs of the audience to ensure you get a passing grade, right? Is that a bad thing? It's perfectly fine, of course. Plenty of folks are struggling because they can't even do that much. But keep in mind, you exist within the utterly illogical and unfair world of the arts. Slowly grinding away at the problem ain't necessarily going to get you ahead. Playing to win and playing not to lose are very different things. And if you keep going the way you're going, that little lady's going to be out of your league eventually. The ZUIUN quarterfinals, I met my general goal of raising my public profile, booked a few jobs, but the mood here is hostile. If I get my ass kicked after attracting so much attention, it's a net negative. Any process that does not yield results is inherently worthless. Always search for a certain means of victory. Don't wait too long to abandon a wasted effort. He is the man who will be your guidepost. Put everything on the line, Carol. Why does every single person have to repeat the most obvious lessons? If I were afraid of failure, I wouldn't have chosen this line of work. There's no point in taking risks unless you have the means to win. Now I've got those cards in my hand. Here we go. Time to make a killing. That year, Karashi Semine was the first Rakugoka to reach the final round of the ZUIUN Grand Prix. He finished as the runner-up, earning him plenty of attention. But it was his act that got people talking. They wondered, is this really Rakugo? Damn, Rakugo is funny? I've never seen Rakugo before. It's funny. Maybe I would like it after all. This isn't traditional Rakugo. Oh, someone got triggered by that. Gah, son of a gun, he was pulling a fast one on me. You put up one hell of a fight, Caro. Yeah, I went a little too far into left field of the Z1. Whether I want to pull back or lean harder into it, the vice chairman of the Federation's assessment of me will be valuable. That's what I'm really after, but obviously, I'm in it to win it. You took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, I like it. Let's have a rematch of the Karaku Cup. Yes! This is 155. Reunion of the best. Let's go. So now we're at 156. We got a sick color page. Let's see. Proud to be Fudutsume, and this chapter is titled Exceptional. Akane decided to participate in the ZUIUN Award to win Master Shobi's approval. Hikaru and Karashi follow her footsteps. It's been 2 months since then. The ZUIUN Prize, which Aniki quickly decided to enter, gained 2 other prominent young contestants, which has earned the event major media attention. Backstage, people are buzzing. This is going to determine which Fudutsume is the biggest rising star. It's the perfect chance to make a name for ourselves. The clock is ticking until the biggest event of the moment. Only a month and a half to go. And Aniki has chosen... Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Oh my God, she put on the costume again. Oh God. Izakaya Umi will be holding a special live event very soon. Tickets available at the door. Stop on by and have a good time. Tanuki! To be a Tanuki, of course. Come on, Sunshine, take it seriously, says the girl dressed as a Tanuki. You don't get it. Nothing grabs attention better than a Tanuki. There's no way that's true. No, it is true. But it absolutely is. This was proven ages ago with the legendary Rakugo Zoo. Who cares about that? You gotta get ready for that big competition. The amount of anticipation is getting crazy now. Nothing to worry about. I know full well how amazing those 2 are. I'm dead serious. It just doesn't feel serious. A flaming Tanuki? So back to drumming up a crowd. Come on, let's get to it. For all of her infamy, she's struggling to draw a crowd. I was training in France, huh? Being away from Japan for 3 years had a huge effect on her profile. Her popularity is a far cry from those 2. Then hold it up right before your face. Don't move the fan itself, and then move your face back and forth really fast. She was right about being dead serious, but in this way you can make it last 10 years. I'm not looking for that much longevity. The only thing you nailed was the total time. The timing of the lines and the pauses was way off the script. Yeah, I could tell. I thought I knew how important it was to tighten up my delivery, but once I'm up on stage, I could feel it. Better to make this clear. Tighten it up. Tie it back to the Makura. Add an extra wrinkle. Bubbling up from within. My art comes after surrendering your freedom. What's wrong? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm not getting laughs in the pauses I want. Is it because my outlook is wrong? You don't have the sight, Aniki. I'm guessing it's a vision thing. What am I not seeing? Oh dear, you want me to whip something up for you? Huh? No. Sorry, I've got to run after this. Oh, alright. Here's the door money, Miko-chan. I want you to have it. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, you shouldn't have. And that's for you, Sunshine. I'll need your help again. Don't call me that. So long, thanks for everything. Kane's fretting about this. She must be trying something very tricky. Most people would say it's the opposite. The opposite? Oh, come on, you can't drop a comment like that and not follow up on it. In her show today, her timing was off on almost every line. They weren't perfect timings, and yet every single line landed. Based on the audience reaction, you'd think she was correcting them to the ideal timing, right? Obviously, she got the skill. She's got the skill to ensure that a snap decision won't affect the quality. But even more than that, her ability to assess the crowd is exceptional. Master Shomi's just a freak. Rather than follow the script, most people would try to execute the way Aniki does. I could tell that you really admire her skill. Well, despite her flaws, my master Taizen Arakawa acknowledges her talent, so she needs to be that good. Then she's sure to win the big event, right? Dunno, who could say? Where's your sense of support? But she did say that her plan is to perform Shiwaya like today in order to win the ZUIUN prize. It's well suited to a contest because it's funny and a hit with audiences. I'm guessing she's gonna crush it. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounded. You want to compete for the ZUIUN prize? No laughing. Show that you can win without making the audience laugh. Oh, that's going to be hard. The challenge gets even more complicated. So let's get to 157, which is titled Just Talk. Akane has a new mission for the ZUIUN Award. What will their master be expecting? No laughing. Show that you can win without making the audience laugh. But don't make them laugh. That doesn't make any... Forget it then. I've lost interest. Remember what Isho said a long-ass time ago about laughing. It's not about, like, he doesn't respect those that are just going for the laughs. Nah. I had no time for frivolous games between insignificant young pups. When you said I would admit I was wrong, I suppose that was just talk. Screw you! Yeah. He saw right through me. When I hesitated, he saw right through me and mocked me for it. When you said I would admit I was wrong, I suppose that was just talk. I'm sick to my stomach at him and at myself. And now beat both of them without being funny? When both the sight and being a craftsman are mysteries I have yet to unravel? Huh? What's this, Nissan? Akane Nissan, do you remember me? Everyone's idol, the middle-aged rising star, Kaishi Arakawa. Oh, I've missed you so much. Of course I remember you. It's been so long. What's up? Oh, I was just doing a gig in the area and, oh, Nissan, I hate to bring this up out of the blue, but your life is mine. What the fuck just happened? And cut. We're good. Next up, scene 23. Thanks a lot, Nissan, for coming along to be an extra. Oh, no worries. It was fun. I can't believe you're an actor too, though. Right, it's crazy, huh? At first I did some TV spots because they thought my background was interesting. Then they started sending me on location to do travel pieces. And then I got good marks for the scripted drama bits I tried out. And now, oh, but I'm still a Rakugoka in the main, of course. Oh my god. I really don't like that. And I've gotten better since the last time you saw me. But I've still got such a long way to go. I need to be successful enough for Deuce to carry to France. Oh, please. I was just so desperate to keep up with everything around me that I could possibly have kept tabs on what was going on in Japan. You went overseas on your own. It's no surprise that would happen. And can I just say, going overseas to train is really insane and is a really insane and reckless gamble, right? So is this one you have to win a competition without making the crowd laugh, huh? And what if you ignore Master Isho's orders and won by making the crowd laugh? Would you be happy with that? No. No. When you said I would admit I was wrong, I suppose that was just talk. I get how you feel. You can't be truly fulfilled unless it's without those nagging doubts. But if you don't go through that, you won't be able to climb up the Isho school. That's true. Thanks, Kaichi. I know you won't be able to I know you won't be able to help but tackle this new challenge, so you might as well have fun with it. The taller the wall you climb, the better it feels when you get to the top, which is very true. Oh my god, I sound like I'm quoting Mr. Children lyrics. Again, where the fuck is the friggin' translation note? I don't understand. Like, is it that hard, Viz, to put in a translation note? Everyone will realize how old I am. Thank you again, Kaichi. I think they realize it already. What? Nissan! That's right. Fretting about whether or not I could do something, that's not me. I'm coming for all of it. It's time to lock in, Akane Arakawa. All right, so 157 goes for total victory. All right, so we got one more, which is 158. And that's title, 158 is titled Win It All. Here we go. Both Master Isho and Master Shomei have set them challenges, and Akane is going to do everything they can to overcome them. You can live off an entire month of rice with just a single umeboshi? How do you do that? First, this is pretty art. First, take your umeboshi and place it in your dish. Then stare at it very hard. Your mouth will naturally start to pucker and shovel the rice in real quick. I could savor 10 days worth of rice just from that. I guess they laugh because of the mismatch of looking serious and saying silly things. You can make them laugh and you weren't on the script. I know. Crazy, right? No laughing. The point is that aside from not making them laugh, I need to make sure the audience is satisfied. I've tried a bunch of different angles so far, but 2 weeks until the ZUIUN prize. And I've still got nothing. You can't change the story? Instead of Shibuya, you could make people not laugh by switching to a more serious story. They don't want people to overlap on stories, so you have to submit your choice before the event. Plus, I don't want to switch. It was a selfish request of mine, but Master Shomei obliged. I want to give this a real attempt with what I've got. The opportunity to understand that you're wasting your time. It has to be Shibuya. Then you'll just have to go ahead and make them laugh. It's a big enough event to be on TV. The important thing is to win, right? Next time we meet, I'll be so far ahead of you, you'll have to acknowledge my superiority. You better be ready for me to totally thrash you next time, which is why I need to win it all. Is that why? Okay, enough. So much drama. I can't handle these downer vibes. Oh, God. Why? All right, sorry, I have to look into this one. So I definitely am going to get the get the Akane-banashi one verified. Because it says here in the Spanish version, it says, stop being so depressing and serious, you're spoiling the mood. And this is just a huge what the fuck. It says, because it is saying so much drama. I can't handle these downer vibes. What the fuck is this? Like, even Spanish localization aside, like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like, come on! You were doing so goddamn well with Akane-banashi. And Akane-banashi has really had some cringe shit, okay? There's been some really cringe localizations in Akane-banashi, mind you. But this? Oh my god! Like, wow. I think you're hungry after your performance. Here, eat something first. Come on, Mika-chan. That's very kind of you, but don't hold back. You're taste testing my new dish. Just make sure to order it again once it's on the menu. So, what's this? It's cold miso soup with rice. It's a traditional delicacy of Miyazaki called hiyajiru. I wanted to make a new go-to menu to take the edge off the summer heat. Huh, it's good. Of course it is. I put a lot of work into this. And that's yakimiso. The miso paste is a mixed... It's mixed with crushed anchovies and sesame before it gets fried, and then it is good. It is tasty, but we might have a bigger hit with a different dish that looks more appealing in a picture. Yeah, that's true. But I want to make it. Oh, I guess hiyajiru is definitely on the menu. Because they're like, yeah, put it on the menu. Exactly, sorry. I just want taste feedback. Listen, I get it. It's important to meet the demands of the customer, sure, but... Doesn't a true chef want make the dish he wants to make and bring the customer around to his side? Whoa, that was a really cool thing. You said, Mika-chan. Oh my gosh, don't embarrass me like that. He seems really amped up about this, huh? You were true to yourself and won over the audience. An extraordinary attention to detail. I've been wrong from the start. The thing I wasn't seeing was myself. Huh? Mika-chan, thank you. It's great. I think we're all good. Huh? Oh, really? It was that tasty? I get it now. The words are different, but the thing being tested is the same, which means the version of Shibuya I should aim for is the rainy season ends with the arrival of summer. Adara, after 3 years of training, the time has come to establish a champion. The day of the ZUIUN prize. Oh, I need to make sure I have this here. The Karaku Cup competition starts again. The arc in which the three of them face each other in the ZUIUN prize after having matured as Furutsume begins. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be good. Minus the bullshit localization. I'm really happy with this. I'm liking the direction we're going in. I'm liking the underlying themes we're getting here. I think it's really, really good. I just wish Fizz would stop this fuckery. Like, come on. And also the other thing I think that needs to happen too, especially with a manga like Akane-banashi, and I'm glad Me and Roboco does this at least, because Me and Roboco is a series that needs it as well. Elusive Samurai does this too, and I wish it would do it more as well, is Akane-banashi. I don't understand why Fizz is not utilizing the power of translation notes. This is a series that fucking needs it. Why are we not getting more translation notes? I don't understand how hard it is to have that. Also, I don't understand why you keep botching the dialogue like this. I don't understand it. Rory, as I said, I've said it before, Rory Dragon is getting it the worst. I'd say Rory Dragon and sometimes Witch Watch will get it really bad. I think Mono Wichi gets it bad too, but God, Rory Dragon gets it the fucking worst. Mono Wichi will get it, again, Mono Wichi will get it bad sometimes, but Jesus Christ, Rory Dragon gets it the fucking worst. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think about what's happening in Akane-banashi, and what do you guys think about the underlying themes, about like having that kind of balance, especially in the arts like this, where you have to have, yes, it's important to like express yourself and improvise and shit like that, but before you even do that, you gotta have that foundation of like the fundamentals. Otherwise, like Rory, like as we saw with Rory, like, or not, why I say Rory, I'm sorry, I'm fucking tired. Like with the Akane, that she is all over the place, that she is sloppy, she can't find the right rhythm, and when you have those foundations and those fundamentals, you don't have that much of a problem with that. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Akane-banashi content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.